Hi, welcome back to the class. In this class, I will start with regular expressions. A regular expression is a sequence of characters that define a search pattern. Let me repeat. A regular expression is a sequence of characters that define a search pattern. For example, the word cat, cat, cat is a regular expression, the sequence of characters. Similarly, here there's a ca plus t. The plus is a repetition meta character in regular expressions. So ca plus t is another regular expression. This is a little more complicated regular expression. I'll explain in this section. I will be explaining how to write quite complex regular expressions. Regular expressions is a little complicated topic, maybe one of the a little tough topic in this course, but I will try to make it as simple as possible. Okay. These regular expressions are typically used in applications that involve a lot of text processing. And also they are also integral part of command line utilities like sed, grep, and awk. If you are familiar with these utilities, then you must be knowing about using regular expressions. Programming languages like Perl, Ruby, and awk, they are heavy into regular expressions, and the regular expressions is part of the core language itself in these languages. Whereas in languages like in C, C++, and Python, the support for a regular expression is through external libraries. Python standard library provides a module called RE for regular expressions. Okay. In Python, syntax of regular expressions is very similar to Perl. So suppose if you already know Perl and if you have done some work in regular expressions, then this will be a cakewalk for you. Regular expressions are also referred as regex or regexp. Learning regular expressions involves two steps. First is we must learn how to use RE module methods. It's a regular expression, so there's the module RE module. We have to learn how to use the methods. The second one is how to write search patterns using meta characters and all that. Let's look into the RE module. What are the methods, important methods in RE module? Here are some of the important RE module methods. One is the search. It looks for the match for the pattern anywhere in the string. This is what you have to remember. The search method will look for the pattern anywhere in the string. If the match is found, it will return a match object. If the match is not found, then it will return a none. Next, the second one is the match method. This is very similar to search, but this will look only in the beginning of the string. It will look for the pattern, whatever the pattern we are passing. It will look for this pattern in this string only at the beginning of the string. Whereas in search will look anywhere in the string for this pattern. And they are almost similar. Only thing, the difference is the match will look only at the beginning of the string. If the match is found, this also will return a match object. And if the match is not found, then it will return a none. And this match object comes with some methods like a groups, span, start, and end. We'll see with the code examples all these methods, how to use the match object. Once we get a match object from a search or a match, we'll see how to use these methods. Next one is find all. Find all is very important method and is widely used in regular expressions in Python. Find all, we'll be passing the same parameters, the pattern, string, and some flags. We'll be looking into these flags at the end of this course. and this returns a list of all non-overlapping matches in the string. Means whereas this match and search will return only the first match found, whereas the find all will return all the matches in the string, or all the matches that match with pattern. It will return a list object with all the matches. Next, find iter. Find iter is very similar to find all, but it will not return a list object. It will return a iterable object, and we can use this iterable object. We can iterate on that iterable object by using a for loop to get all the matches. This method is useful when you are expecting like thousands of matches. Suppose if you are passing through a large amount of text, and if you are expecting thousands and thousands of matches, then this is the best method. This is the find iter, because this method will conserve the memory. It won't give all the matches, but it will give an object, iterable object. You can use that object and you can iterate on that object by using a for loop. Okay, that is about find all and find iter. Let me repeat. Find all will return a list object with all the matches in the string, all the matches that match with the pattern. Okay, and whereas find iter will return a iterable object by using we can use that iterable object with a for loop to get all the matches in the string. Then there is a sub method. Sub is more like a search and replacement. So sub came from a substitution, and here we'll be passing the pattern and also the replacement string, and the string where we want to search for the pattern, and also we can pass a count how many replacements we want to make, and also the flags. Then there is a compile method. Compile, suppose if you are using the pattern number of times in your code, it is better to compile once and use that pattern and again. So there's a compile method. We can compile and it will return a pattern object. We can use that pattern object in all our subsequent searches. Then there is a split method. A split method is this is a more powerful method than the string split method. One thing is in this we can pass multiple delimiters, whereas in a string split method we can pass only a single delimiter, like a space character or a comma or a period, whereas in RE regular expressions split we can pass multiple delimiters. Let us recap what we learned in this section. A regular expression is a sequence of characters that define a search pattern. So for example, a simple word like a cat, CAT, is a regular expression, or with a CA plus T here is the plus is a meta character, is a repetition character. This is also another regular expression. Regular expressions are mostly used in text processing applications, and also we learned that Perl, Ruby, and Awk, these are heavy into regular expressions, and the Python standard library provides a module called RE for regular expressions. We'll be using this module with all our examples. And learning regular expressions involves two steps. One is learning the RE module methods. The second one is how to write search patterns by using the meta characters and all that. And next we saw the various methods available in RE module. One is search, and the search method will look for the pattern anywhere in the string. And also next one we saw is a match. Match is very similar to search, but it will only look for the pattern only at the beginning of the string. In these two methods, if a match is found, it will return a match object, and if not, it will return a none. Then there are some methods on this match object, like a groups, span, start and end. These are all the methods we can use on this match object. Once we get a match object, we can use these methods on that match object. Then we saw the two methods, find all and find iter. Find all will return a list object with all the matches of all the matches in the string with this pattern. So it will give a list object with all the matches. A find iter is very similar to find all, but it will return iterable object, whereas find all will return a list object. Find iter will return a iterable object. This method is useful when we are expecting thousands and thousands of matches when we are doing a large scale processing of text. Next, we saw a sub method. Sub method is more like a search and replacement method. Here we can also pass the number of replacements we want to make. We can pass a count. Next, there is a compile method. We can use this compile method to compile a regular expression. Suppose if you are using the same pattern multiple times in your scripts, we can just compile in the beginning and use that pattern object in further searches. Next, there is a split method. This regular expression split method is more powerful than the regular string split method, because one important thing is we can pass multiple delimiters. We'll see all this with a lot of examples in our next class, and we'll stop here and we'll meet in the next class. Okay, thanks.